The Nintendo Switch will be getting a couple of new games tomorrow, and I want to highlight some of the more interesting ones. So without further ado, we've got 4 games to go over, so let's just get right into it. First of all, there has been some attention on Samurai Jack Battle Through Time, as Samurai Jack is getting pretty popular these days with the final season coming out a little while ago, and this is just an IP so many people are nostalgic with. I feel like Samurai Jack has deserved a great video game for a long time. Maybe with Battle Through Time we'll finally be getting that. This is coming from the same studio that did Naruto to Boruto, Shinobi Strikers, and to be fair, that game wasn't the best in the world, but hopefully they can deliver of something of quality with Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. This game notes become Samurai Jack, the greatest warrior across time, journey through time to finally stop Aku's evil reign in a new adventure told by the creators of Samurai Jack. So this is a brand new game. It won't be a redundant story or a revisiting of a story, but it will feature all the characters that you know and love. Explore worlds from the award-winning series, visit classic worlds and moments from your favorite episodes, travel to a dark future to free mankind, dive into the past to face off against diabolical monsters, and seek your fate as you travel across space and time and create your own legend, equip and master over a dozen different weapons in combat. Increase your power even more by training and unlocking new skills to support your playstyle. I believe this is coming at a budget price point of around $29.99, so that's definitely going to be palatable for a lot of people. Nevertheless, it will be out tomorrow. Next up, a 2D platformer that was released on PC back in 2016 and received rather well. Even the Ocean will be coming to the Nintendo Switch tomorrow. Even the Ocean is a narrative action platformer about balancing the light and dark energies that hold the world together. It's got a great visual style, old school of course, but something that is definitely palatable in my eyes. Elves and identities, environmental issues, and the world's fate all hang in the balance of light and dark energies. Balance your energy bar with light and dark energies to overcome diverse obstacles and stabilize the city. Meet and talk with new friends, powerful and allies, and enigmatic travelers. Explore the beautiful and strange geography in the world's town environment surrounding Whiteforge City, and in overworld super customizable difficulty and playstyles. Choose between complete story-only or gameplay-only options to make your experience your own, so you can tailor it exactly how you want to play it. The PC version was received rather well, very positive reception on 126 Steam user reviews, 83% positive on that end, so pretty good all things considered. It is priced at $14.99 on PC, so hopefully a similar price point will be evident on the Switch release as well. Next up, here's one that I am very much looking forward to, and that is Inmost. This is being published by Chucklefish Games, who actually did Wargroove, and it's being developed by Hidden Layer Games, and it notes escape the depths of an otherworldly labyrinth in the cinematic puzzle platformer, explore a hauntingly beautiful world with 3 playable characters in one dark interconnected story. Once again, old school in presentation style, pixel graphics, exploration is touted, and it is looking pretty solid. Venture through a hauntingly atmospheric pixel art world, 3 main characters each with their own distinct gameplay styles. A knight adventures within the depths of a deteriorating castle, a child uncovers the past of an eerie house, a wanderer searches for answers, so obviously all are going to play out a little bit differently, but intertwining into one narrative experience. Lure enemies into lethal traps, solve environmental puzzles, and utilize your scythe, hook shot, and pickaxe to avoid a gruesome end. Discover a 3 to 5 hour emotional story intended to be played in a single sitting on a dark, stormy night. Explore every nook and cranny to find secret passages and collectibles, and featuring the vocal talents of Andrew Dennis and Cassandra Lee Morris. Each pixel is placed with love and features a lot of different gameplay elements, so this is looking pretty solid all things considered. This will be arriving to PC as well, but the Switch version you can expect to get tomorrow. And lastly, we have Aokana, 4 Rhythms Across the Blue. This is a visual novel that was released on PC back in September of 2019 and was received incredibly well with an overwhelmingly positive reception. 1,277 reviews, 98% of those reviews were positive, so that's a very, very strong. Now, this is a game that's going to be story heavy. It's a visual novel at the end of the day, so if you're not familiar with that, pretty much entirely story, light on the gameplay outside of selecting things here and there, but do expect a pretty interesting story here in a world where flying through the sky is simple as riding a bicycle. The sport of flying circus is all the rage. Following the discovery of anti-graviton special shoes that allow an individual to fly, anti-graviton shoes took the world by storm. Again, if you're familiar with the visual novels, if you're into story-driven games, this is something that might be up your alley. Obviously, as a VN, it is stylized like an anime, so that is something to bear in mind. I believe there was also an anime for this, if I am not completely mistaken, so let me figure that out. Yeah, so there was an anime that aired from January to March of 2016. It's 12 episodes, and I believe it was received pretty well. Not too familiar with the anime series, but the visual novel has been received incredibly strongly, so let's hope that it makes a smooth transition to the Nintendo Switch. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, while we're not going to be seeing any heavy hitters tomorrow, nothing like, Metroid Prime Trilogy or anything like that, barring like Nintendo being wild with a surprise release, and I don't think that's going to happen. We do have Samurai Jack Battle Through Time, even the Ocean, Inmost, and Aokana, 4 rhythms across the blue. Some interesting games, diverse games at that as well. But yeah, that's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.